get not sick and tired, but I get irritated, if more than anything. I get irritated because I don't know if people just think that I'm a complete idiot, or if you're a complete idiot, or if Nicole's a complete idiot, or people that are talking to other people are just completely an idiot. It irritates me that people wish to make slick comments.
Yeah.
It irritates me to the max. You try to attack one person.
Weren't we talking about that Thursday?
Yeah, we're talking about that on Thursday. As a matter of fact, we just had individual conversations about that. There is no way in the world. There's no way in the world that I can even condone to even try to say something slick and hiding.
Exactly.
If I'm going to say something, just say it. If you're hating off of somebody, keep your mouth shut. Why do people wish to think that it's okay just to go out there and just hate on other people? And
they'll be
not
exposed
like,
when they really are, man. They'll be exposed.
I get irritated at that. And I mean, a lot of people don't pick up on it quickly, and I usually don't pick up on it quickly. But there's this one in particular time that I picked up on it and just actually realized that it was not a.
And I'm impressed, especially coming from a man that has not had his coffee. Didn't have his coffee that day. I kid you not. You did not have coffee at all that day.
I didn't have coffee, and it irritates me that you wish to try to throw something out there in suggestions, but you fail to understand
how you are wording your conversation
and how you are involving people that has no business being involved.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying that this person should have been involved, but when you involve somebody that has not been involved in a long time,
right.
I understand what you're doing. You're trying to give out a suggestion, but you are really trying to attack somebody. And I find that very disrespectful.
And you know what? That a lot of people is probably like, okay, why? Why make such comments off of these? People gotta understand that when we're talking about this, it's not fully intended for everybody to know. This is just us expressing our thoughts. We want to express our thoughts, and we felt that this was something we needed to just throw out there. We just wanted to throw it out there.
I think it's important for people to know because, for one thing, people have to understand the ignorance of people.
Mm-hmm.
Ignorance. And the ignorance of people is the reason why I stay away from people.
Yeah.
Ignorance is the reason why I stay away from people. I cannot be around ignorant people and then expect to live a good life. That's a no-no. I'm not about to live that kind of life. The best way for me to do that is to stay away.
Yep. If you want to live a good life, stay away from those bad people.
Arrogant, ignorance, and negative people. Check, check, and check.
Prejudice.
Check. Especially prejudice. And I'm starting to see a lot of that myself.
Me too, Darren. I'm starting to see a lot of that.
I'm seeing a lot of it, and I'm not talking about within this world. I am just talking about within people that we know. I have seen it. It's a disgrace. It's disappointing, and it should not represent who we are as friends and family. It's disappointing, and because of that, you take your prejudice, you take your arrogance, you take your ignorance, and you take your negativity, and you get to stepping.
Mm-hmm. Even if you felt that you didn't want kids, guess what? You had them.
You deal with it. You deal with it. You finally made that choice and that decision to have them. You deal with it.
Now all of a sudden you decide that you want to do some other slick stuff, and eventually you're going to pay for it.
Oh, you're going to pay for it.
You're going to pay for it.
Oh, you're going to pay for it.
You're going to pay for it.
Because, for one thing, I'm not about to get ready to sit here and just let you do the things that you do.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be known what you are doing. And you can sit there and lie all you want. Oh, that's not my intentions. Bull. Don't give me that.
I agree there.
Don't give me that. We all didn't go through things in our lives just to sit there and just look stupid about it. We go through things in life because we learn from them.
And the only way we get through life is we learn. And if we don't learn something, evidently we're not learning anything. We won't learn nothing.
Absolutely not. So that's why I'm like, I don't mind. I had to sit down and realize it. I do not mind getting myself involved with wrong people. Because now I know what's right, what's wrong, and what to avoid.
Exactly.
And now I know what to avoid. And sometimes, even when you don't want to avoid it, you have to.
You have to. And it's funny because, you could talk to a lot of people and they'd be like, you know what, I wish I could have taken that back. There are things that I've done, I'm not going to take it back.
Oh, no.
You know why? Because
you learned from it.
And if you're sitting here talking about, oh, I wish, I could take this back and I wish that, this would have never happened, guess what? You're not on the learning curve.
See,
that just shows you really don't want to be on the learning curve.
For example, if I was to, like, I've been in a couple bad relationships. Do I want to take them back? No, I do not. Why? Because I learned from them.
Exactly.
I learned from them. I seen the difference, and I seen what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm going to take anything back in my life, guess what it's going to be? Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Not a thing.
Absolutely. Now, so
I can't sit there and dwell and say I want to take this back because this was wrong, and I feel now that I need to correct it. No, you correct it when you learn it.
Yeah. Because if you
that's
don't
where your
correct
wisdom
it,
comes from.
Exactly.
That's exactly where your wisdom comes from.
Because if you don't correct it now, and if you're doing the same stuff over and over and over again, you're not learning.
So that's the simple message to the slick people that
Mm-hmm.
you know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be slick about it. Because I don't want you to go to church and sit there and think that it's okay that you can sit there and be holier than thou, but you
helping
don't believe
people doing this,
and you don't believe that things that you believe that shouldn't happen did happen, especially when you have done it at one point in time.
Exactly.
Don't think that it's okay not to just go out there and do it. Be respectable to other people, rather if it's your feelings about it, rather if you like it, rather if you don't like it. Be respectable.
Because you already land in that category of that one person or that one person. You're already in a category of it. Why would you want to act so slick now?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want to do that?
Mm-hmm.
That's stupid.
That's why I'm like, I can't deal with it, Daryl.
Those screws.
And I'm not about to deal with it. So slick people, be careful how you treat people.
Please.
Because you will get hurt.
You will get hurt.
And you would definitely get called out. It's not going to be long before that happens because people have a short fuse. And I'm one of them with ignorance and attitude problems. So if you decide to think that it's okay to do what you do, keep doing it. Go ahead, keep doing it.
While you doing that, I'll just have me a cup of cappuccino.
That's right, and I have my cup of coffee.